we are doing a double unboxing of Monsterbass boxes. So stay tuned because we're going to dive right into both of these boxes. Welcome back to the channel, and holy cow, it's 2022. How crazy is that? You know, if we go by the movies back when I was growing up, we should already been colonizing all kinds of other places in space and doing all kinds of stuff in space. So crazy that it's 2022. But anyway, let's get into this. I've got two Monsterbass boxes here to unbox for you guys today. I've got December and January's here, and I apologize for not getting December's out last month. Just had a lot going on and didn't get a chance to shoot the video. I didn't get the box until late, and just a lot of craziness going on in the world, so I didn't get a chance to do this video. I haven't been able to get out and do any fishing or anything like that either because everything's frozen over. We've been having crazy winter storms here, and all the places I like to fish have ice on it. So, and it's not thick enough to go ice fishing, but it's thick enough that you can't go fish. You're not breaking through it. So it's just a mess right now. So I haven't been able to do any of that. I'm probably not going to get a chance to get into any fishing until March. So I'll probably do some gear reviews and things like that and talk about some baits and things in the next few videos until we get through this cold snap we got going on and move on through. But let's dive into these boxes. So this is December's box right here. This is the one that I didn't get to show you guys last month. So I'm going to show you December's and then we'll get into this month's box. And I'm sorry this video is late as well, but it is what it is. So hey, we open up the box. We have our normal paperwork and stuff in the bottom, which it's in the bottom, so I'm not going to worry about digging it out, but there's stuff in there. But the first thing we got is a cool rod Monsterbass cover for your rod cover. I can always use those. Love those. Awesome. It says Monsterbass on it. Really cool color, so thank you, Monsterbass, for that. That's really cool. And I actually need this so I can read the bait things to you. Was thinking about that. So let's dig this card out. The card that's always in the box, and let's open that up and let's start with what we got. So the first thing we got is a Strike King Thunder Cricket. Love those chatterbaits. Strike King Thunder Cricket. This is in a super cool color. It's kind of a shad kind of pattern color. A little bit of greens on it. Love Thunder Crickets. They are awesome. Great chatterbaits to throw. Can't go wrong with Thunder Crickets, and that's a $14 bait. So there you go. Basically got $24 going on there between a rod cover and a thing. Right there, $24 right there. So almost covers the cost of the box in two things. So next thing we got a Castiac CC6 crankbait. I have no idea what the heck that is. That is this. Oh, this is a cool brim type crankbait right there. And that's a medium diver. It looks like it dives 4 to 6 feet. Looks like. And I like that color. That's a sweet color. Actually, it'd be really good for some springtime fishing. Yeah, like that. Good. That actually looks like it dives a little deeper. Anyway, sweet bait. Definitely a sweet bait. It's got a thin body profile, and that thing runs $8. That's awesome. I will take that all day long. I love crankbaits. You guys know I love crankbaits. The next thing we got is the Incision 6.9 Lipless crankbait, which is by Monsterbass, which is another lipless crank in blue. I love liplesses. Can't go wrong with a lipless crankbait. They're really great for winter fishing. Lipless crankbaits or blade baits are awesome to fish with because you can just throw them down, you let it fall on the bottom, just rip it up, let it slowly fall back down, rip it up, let it slowly fall back down, and that'll get those fish to come after it. And when I am fishing in the wintertime, I'm usually fishing a lipless. I usually have a lipless, I usually have a blade bait or something tied on, and I'm fishing really slow, just dragging crap on the bottom. But a lot of times I'm either fishing a lipless or a blade bait, where I'm just letting it go all the way to the bottom, I'm just ripping it up and then letting it fall, and as soon as it touches the bottom, I'll rip it up a little bit and let it fall, just rip it up a little bit and let it fall. And that's how I usually get fish in the wintertime. Those are my two favorite ways to fish in the wintertime. for it. So can't go wrong with that. Next thing we got is a B8 Lab Ultimate Strike Shad, which is this really cool white bait that I saw in here, and I like that a lot. That is awesome. If you're fishing muddy waters and stuff, those are great baits to throw. Really, really good baits. And even in clear water, they like white for some reason. When I'm fishing for smallies, throwing stuff that's white, like white swim baits and stuff, they'll hammer them. So yeah, this is a really cool looking bait. And that runs $8 as well. And then we got a Z-Man big TRDs. I love these things. These things are deadly. This is the Perch Perfect. The Perfect Perch color. These are a great color. I love these. I actually have a bunch of these on the wall as well. So the fact that I got some more of these are awesome, because these things will slay. And the cool thing about these is that as they get torn up, which takes a lot to tear them up, you can cut them down into Ned rigs, and you can cut them down into different sizes. But these things will slay bass. This is a great one for hooking on a shaky head this time of year, throwing it down the bottom, just slowly dragging it and letting that tail stick up and do it, and you'll get them. This is a real great one. And then the last thing we got, and those are $4.50. Then we got what do we got there? We had the casting rod cover, which was $8, and then we have the big bite baits. This is the Small Smasher Tour Series. That's what they call it. It's supposed to mimic a bait fish. Let me take one of these out. This is what it looks like in the package, and we're gonna take one of these out to show you guys. I like the big bite bait stuff. It's actually pretty good stuff. And let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, this is a sweet. This is something that you're gonna rig on a drop shot. You can even rig it on a Ned rig. That's gonna get you some fish. Yeah, that thing's gonna be sitting there if you got it on a drop shot, floating there like that. They're gonna come up and hammer that. Oh, I like that a lot. That'll be something I can catch some smallies on too. I can rig that up with a weedless Ned rig and drag that out in the river and get some fish. Like that. That's nice. So there you go. That is December's box. We are done with December's box. And there's some stickers in here as well. As always, Monsterbass throws some stickers in there. And there's the golden ticket in there as well. There's a couple stickers, golden ticket. I always forget to watch the show. So that's December's box. Let's get everything back in there for the December. December's box. Good box. Like it. Definitely all baits worth using. That's what I love about Monsterbass, is that I have never had any complaints about the box they have now. Let's look into January's box. So January's box. Let's open it up. We're into January. Let's dig the card out. Whoop, as I knock things out here, let's dig the card out. Got the card out. Let's pick up that bait that I just dropped on the ground, because we need that. So, alright, let's put that back together so it looks better. Dig the card out. Of course, you got stickers. You got your, there's a promo code for 20% off and Lunker Hunt in here. There's the golden ticket again. Some stickers. But let's dig out the thing. This is supposed to be a Lunker Hunt takeover box for January. So everything in here is going to be Lunker Hunt, which is cool. So let's start with the little big eye, which what I was talking about in the last box, talking about winter fishing, was talking about throwing lipless and blade baits and stuff. And here's a really cool Lunker Hunt blade bait that I actually want to throw this winter. As soon as I get the ice off the water, I'm going to take this out and chunk it, because I know this is going to give me some fish. But it's got the little blade on the back as well. And these things are deadly. These things are deadly year round. You can fish this all year round, winter, summer. When those fish go deep in the summertime too, this thing will get down there and get them. These are awesome baits. I love them. I fish a lot of these. I have a lot of Euro baits like this as well. Super awesome bait. Can't go wrong with that. Great wintertime baits. Next thing we got, Lunker Hunt. These are the Lunker Hunt sticks. This is the finesse worm. This actually comes rigged up already on it. So it's a Ned rig type rig up in a green pumpkin. Drag that on the bottom. Yep, gonna get you some fish. That's awesome. I love fishing this. This is another bait that you can fish year round as well. Let's see what else we got there. They got the compact frog, which is something that I wouldn't necessarily think about throwing in the winter time, but in the spring, once we get into the springtime, that's a good looking frog from Lunker Hunt. So I'll take it. I love frog fishing. One thing I always recommend is bend your hooks up a little bit on the back of there, so it's not quite as weedless, but you'll get more hookup ratio on the frog. I always bend mine up a little bit, where when I run my finger on the back of it, you can kind of feel it catching. I just bend it up to that point, and that way I get better hookup ratios. But that's a super nice frog. I love frogs. Frog fishing, awesome any day of the week. Let's see what else we got there. We've got it says we got a poppin' bug, or this is the Lunker Hunt Crush. This is the Lunker Hunt Crush poppin' bug, I guess what they're calling it, the Crush. So this is a shad type popper, top water right there. Love poppers. They'll definitely get you some fish. Super awesome. So there you go. They don't have any prices listed for any of this stuff. That's why I'm not reading all prices, because it's a total Lunker Hunt takeover. There's no prices on it. And let's see what else we got here. We got the Lunker Hunt. This is the bait shifter. This is a 4-inch shad. This is something that will work really good this time of year. Get it down there deep. Comes with weighted hook. Get it down there deep. Swim it slow, roll it on the bottom, and you'll get you some fish for sure. And that's in like a green pumpkin, red flake sparkle there. So that's a really good one as well. And then there's a buzzbait in here. This is Turbine Buzzbait. That's a pretty cool color as well. So you guys can see that. Yeah. Good topwater stuff. Lots of topwater stuff. Interesting. Then there's they got a face mask in here, which is really cool. This is a seamless mask. You can use it as a bandana, hat, whatever. Let's take that out. See what that looks like. That's actually kind of cool. So, from Monsterbass. Face shield. Nice Monsterbass face shield. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like that too. Throw that up there. Put it in the trash. And last but not least, we got some Lunker Hunt freaking stick worms, Cincos. You know, these are like a purple flake, which I like a lot. So Lunker Hunt Cincos, or stick bait, whatever you want to call it. Depending on what you want to call it. And these are in a really cool purple. Love this color. Love this color. If I remember, they're calling it purple, but this is an awesome, awesome color. Look at that. Super color worm. Purples and stuff in it. Oh, I like it. Greens and purples. Yeah, that's a sweet bait. And I'll use the torsion out of those. Yeah, I love fishing those. So great bait. Throw that on a shaky head, drag it around on the bottom. Good to go. So there you guys go. That is January's box. So January had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baits and a face shield in it. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. So there you go. So that was January's box. Yeah, Monsterbass, man, hitting it out of the park. I don't know why we went back to the boxes. They were doing the bags for a long time, and now we're back to the boxes. So maybe they can't get the plastic or something because of all the shortages. I don't know. But anyway, so January, December, all done. So there you guys go. So that was December's box, and that was January's box. Lots of great baits in there. Definitely would fish every one of those baits, and I'm gonna fish every one of those baits. Super awesome. And yeah, that was a really cool unboxing to do both of those. That was actually pretty cool. And just so you guys know, I'm not doing the giveaways anymore. I used to do a giveaway with every unboxing, but unfortunately it's got so expensive to mail things. I mean, it's ridiculous what it costs to mail something, that it was costing me more in shipping to ship the bait that I was sending you guys. I mean, it was like costing me double or triple, because most of the time I send more than one bait. With guys, I'll send maybe a couple things out of the box, or I'll send the one that you want out of the box, and I'll pull something else out and throw in there just to give you a little bonus stuff. But the problem is that the shipping's gotten ridiculous. It's stupid expensive. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You know, I throw 2 baits in a thing and send it in there. It's cost me $10 or $15 to mail it. I mean, it's just crazy what it's costing. So, I'm not going to be doing the giveaways anytime soon, just because everything's gotten so expensive, and I just, honestly, I can't afford it. I mean, I've got a lot of other stuff going on, and it's just gotten expensive. And it seems like a simple, minuscule thing, but this isn't the only channel I run, and so yeah, it's just gotten expensive. I'm not doing any giveaways on any channels that I do now. because it's just gotten too expensive. I mean, it's cost me a ton of money, so I had to stop the giveaways because I actually run a music channel as well that I do music gear reviews and stuff like that, and I stopped doing giveaways on that channel as well because I just can't afford it. I mean, the last thing I shipped a small pedal to a guy, and it cost me over $30 to mail it to him. It was crazy. I was like, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's till things get a little bit back to normal. I'm probably not going to be doing any giveaways anytime soon, just because everything's crazy. But hopefully I'll get to do some fishing. Hopefully I'll get to do some more videos for you guys. I really apologize for not putting anything out last month. Things are just kind of slow right now. I'm not really doing anything with fishing. I'm not really doing any, like this time of year I'm usually filming fishing expos. That's usually what I'm doing right now, is I'm out filming fishing expos, and I'm not even doing the expos. Most of the people that I'm actually sponsored by aren't doing the expos right now. The one expo that I got notified that they were eventually, because it was last minute and I couldn't make it. So I had to have a hotel and things like that, and it was like last minute, hey, we decided we're going to be there. Do you think you can be there? And I was like, there's no way. I mean, I've got a kid I got to be responsible for too, so I just couldn't just jump and go. And I told them, and they didn't think I'd be able to do it anyway because they know my situation, but yeah, I just couldn't do it. So yeah, usually this time of year I'm bouncing to fishing expos and doing you guys fishing expo videos and stuff, and that's what I love to do this time of year. But there's a lot of them aren't going on, or they have crazy restrictions, or a lot of my reps that I'm actually sponsored by aren't actually going because of all the craziness right now. So I'm going to try to keep content going for you guys the best I can. You know, probably start talking about some, because we're going to get into February, and I'll just probably start shooting some videos on some of the winter baits that I like to fish during the winter time, and talk about some of that stuff, things like that, until we can get some water thawed, and maybe I can catch a few fish for you guys, get a couple winter fish for you, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm playing everything one day at a time right now with everything that's going on, so things are pretty crazy, especially in the state that I live in. It's pretty nuts. It's a pretty liberal state that I live in, and so it's locked down more than other places are. Let's just say that. So anyway, hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are getting out there and catching some fish, and I will see you guys on the next video. And just do yourself a favor, get out there, get your lines wet, and catch some fish.